Good morning. My name is Diana Diarmas, and I am the principal from ABC Scholars Academy. I have created the school improvement plan with the purpose of reviewing data, setting goals, and creating an action plan to monitor progress. This document is a living document that could be updated throughout the school year. The goal is to use the action steps listed below to help the school improve in parental, community, and student involvement, as well as in communication. Communication is the key to success in all relationships. Communicating effectively with all stakeholders creates a better school climate. Creating a good school climate depends not only on the principal, but also on the staff. As a team, we have developed this plan to ensure that the school is successful in the upcoming school years. Analysis. Effective school leaders are essential in the success of the school. You cannot have a school leader that does not care about the school, because if they don't care about the school, then they will not make the effort necessary to encourage all the stakeholders to do their best. Communication must be clear and concise with all stakeholders. Communication, like I said, is a key part of everything that we do in life. Communicating effectively would make the message clear and concise to all the staff members and all the teachers and all the students. Also, creating a good working environment for the teachers and staffs. Creating a good working environment will help and motivate the teachers to perform better. They will do better in teaching, they will do better in being in school, they will be present, they will not have as many absences, because if they feel good, then they want to be there. Effective school leaders are aware and involved with all the decisions made in the school. As a leader, I want to hear everybody's opinion and what we should do better. And once we get to an understanding, we should vote on what steps to take moving forward. I believe that if we let everybody vote and voice their opinion, put their pros and the cons, and try to show us all why they believe that we should do something differently, then the teachers, again, will have a better working environment, because they will feel like they're heard and that they are cared for. Results of need assessments. Effective leaders must monitor success of all students. No students should be left behind. The teachers and the administration must work together with the students' success in mind. Students should have data trackers. I believe that data trackers for the students are essential because it allows for the students to know where they are at. It demonstrates accountability and responsibility. The students will know when they do poorly, and then they will try to put a goal so that in the upcoming assessment, they will do better. This showing students accountability early on in life will motivate them to do better, to always have a better goal in mind. Teachers should also have data trackers to track the class progress. Having a visual of how the class is performing will let all the students know exactly where they have to improve. Once they know their individual scores, they will go back, they will reflect on their scores and see how their score impacts the classroom scores, therefore encouraging them to do better, to be like their classmates. Also, if there's two different classes, it could also create kind of like a competition, a healthy competition that would encourage the students to study more and do better in their assessments so that they could catch up or be better than the other class. The teachers and administration should have monthly meetings to discuss the students' progress and identify their weaknesses in order to work on them. If you have the administration and the teachers' involvement and working together, and they're cohesively thinking of new ways to encourage low students, medium students, and high students, this will all help the students in the end, and it will help the school. So with that in mind, monthly chats would definitely encourage the students to perform better, because the teachers will guide each student in their lowest standards, and they would push in so that they could close the learning gaps. Parental involvement. a big deal is parental involvement. If the parents are not involved, the students are not involved. So the more that the parents are involved, the better the experience will be for the students. The school should encourage parents to partake in school activities. If the parents can't participate because they work too much or because they don't have anybody to assist them with the school need, with the household needs or any of that, the parents can simply be involved by helping their child with the homework and participating in parent teacher conferences. Now we have the ability of communicating with parents through social media, through Zoom calls, through cell phone calls, email. There's various ways that we can conduct a parent teacher conference. The parent doesn't physically have to be in school. Therefore, we encourage parent teacher conferences so that the students know that their parents are aware of how they're performing and the parents know how they can help the student close their learning gaps. Summary of objectives. I believe that in order to make the school better and improve, we need an attendance initiative, we need literacy nights, and we need data chats. Attendance encourages, we will try to encourage student by awarding students that have perfect monthly attendance. Attendance is a big deal. If the students are not in school, they are not learning. Literacy night is to encourage students and parents to read together. The foundation of everything that we do in school is reading. If the students read with their parents and the parents probe a little bit about their understanding, this will encourage the students to read more and to understand what they're reading. So it would help them with their comprehension. Data chats, we encourage parents to participate in data chats with the teacher and discuss ways in which they can help improve the student's performance. Again, it goes back to parental involvement. If the parents are aware of where the student is at, they will help the student achieve a better score or move up in those areas where they are deficient. So the specific activities that I would recommend to improve communications are attendance, give a word of the day to the students, and every day give them a word. At the end of the month, we will review the words. Whoever has all the words will participate in the activity because they were here every day to receive their word. There's also a calendar. This one is better for the little kids. Give them a calendar, give them a sticker for every day that they are present. And at the end of the day, if their calendar is full, that means they were present every day. Literacy night, parents and students read aloud. I would encourage for the parents and students to read aloud and then create a sequence chart. It could be drawings, it could be writing a word, writing something so that the students understand what they read and the parents can encourage them to understand what they just read together. Parent team reading could be 2 or 3 parents together with their child reading to one another. This will encourage the parents to participate with other parents and create a little bit more communication between each other. Data chats, there could be simple bar graphing tracking for the parents and the students to keep track of where the student is at, and also coming together to create an upcoming goal chart, something achievable that the students can do every time better. In conclusion, following this plan, ABC Scholars Academy should have a successful year and many successful years ahead. This plan was created with the students' achievement in mind. Communication between administration and the stakeholders is an essential part of having a successful school. We at ABC Scholars Academy believe that if all these tools are implemented accordingly, that the school will demonstrate improvement within a school year.